What's going on, guys? Gonna do a little pre-gaming before Lord Raptor show. Give a shout out to Garfield. What's up, buddy? Mr. St. Patrick. What's up? Sci-Fi, what's in the house? Kumu Matata. Raptors in an hour. I will be joining it tonight. I'm actually also doing a redirect. So as soon as Raptors show goes live, my show will end with a redirect of everybody. So you don't need to worry. I just feel like there's no reason to make the whole show over there about me and Liam, but Liam dropped another video. So I'm going to ink it. I'm going to ink this. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm going to ink this while I'm watching Lilom. So at this point, they're like, I fast forwarded just a little bit. Bruh, he's straight up like talking about suing me. He's suing me, and then when he's talking about suing me, he's talking about like shit that other people have done. It's wild. All right. Let's see. That's not the sound. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Ba, 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 ba. I just started to have to do some of this. What can I have that can just covers it up? There you go. That works. Ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da. This is fine. This shit gets crazy. This shit gets crazy. EFAB filter engaged. Right? I don't know what that means. Ishii to Sumi. All right. Yes. Well, I got to sit here and I got to put. I finished my the watercolors to my como se dice, to my commission, to my Hellboy piece. And so now I'm gonna go back and drop in some line art. You know what I mean? So it's got like a cool heavy metal look. If you ever seen like old Meta Barons and some of that other stuff like Eye of Doom, it's got this really cool watercolored look, and then the inks are done on top of the watercolor. Like it just makes the lines pop. It's really cool, and I like doing it like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh man, yeah, I love it. I like came down and showed my wife, and she was like, "Oh my god, look at those boobs." I was like, "Yeah, they might have been a little big." Mm. I'm not sure how like that would be an interesting, but the only problem is that I mean, I guess it would be it would be helpful since he's there, but if Ethan wants to sue, Liam is going to be suing me uh because I called him a sex pest and because I called him Harvey Weinstein of fucking Comicsgate. And where did I get that from? I got that from watching Ethan calling him that and watching Ethan bring on Nerd Wonder and watch her go through all of her DMs live on the stream with him. So that would be fine. He could show up and he could fucking deal with that. It's so stupid, dude. It's so ridiculous. Do you still have the drawing you did of those two junkies that Rethan smoked crack with? The Yakuza lesbians? Thanks for the fiver, dude. And thanks for the three, sir. I think I do. I think I do. Well, I mean, it's like you can't sue somebody for doing shit that like you're doing. You know what I mean? Like you can't go, "Hey, this guy, he's saying mean things to me on the internet." Or really, what's he saying? He's saying stuff about my wife. Really? So what happened with Gary? What happened with Whitney Parnell? What happened with multiple people's fucking wives and families? Like you can't really sue. I'm not sure what he was upset with you. I'm aware. Great.
To get even his argument across, where Matt always to do is go, "Here's my shit, hire a lawyer, and sit back and let the fucking car drive." Like it's not going to work out the way Liam thinks it is, and that's even if he did actually file. I don't even believe that he filed. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't believe a word that guy says. Like, you want to talk about revisionist history? That guy, he's found this new audience that has come into Comicsgate, and he's like revising his take on what's gone on here. All Matt has to do is prove that anything he has said or done to Liam has not damaged his reputation, and his reputation was already in the shitter years before Matt even came around. Like, and that's easy to prove. I think that Liam, well, I think Liam Liam is nuts. I stuck up for that guy for years. I was like the only one. I'd be on a stream with Ethan, JDA, and a bunch of other guys, and they'd all be EFAPing Liam, and I'd be like, "Come on, guys, let's give the guy the benefit of the doubt." Blah blah blah. I got arrows and arrows and arrows, and you know, I sit here and like I hear him say shit now, and it's like, how did I even like bother with this guy? Yeah. And everybody took their shot. I'm not gonna deny that the guy didn't take shots from a lot of people, but he brought it on. Like I'm not going to acknowledge it anymore. And then just because you talk about his situation but don't mention the names doesn't mean we don't know what situation you're talking about. So it's but Ethan needed a court jester. He decided to bring Liam back to be that court jester. Made him some money on Dino King, and now everything that Ethan did with JDA and everybody else is all forgiven, but everybody else has to go to hell.
Just also, I was thinking about this the other day. He's like one of the Liam stories that I was hanging out with these people. He wasn't there, but I was hanging out with them, and they were like, "Hey, man, we don't want to fight with Ethan. We just want to do our thing. We don't want to fight with Ethan." Right? And it's like, well, I didn't want to fight with Ethan either, because once Vinny was like, "Yeah," gave me the ultimatum about hanging out with Vicky, and I stopped hanging out with him. Like I went and started hanging out more with more Comicsgate people and started hanging out with Ethan. Like there was no like, "Hey, we told Matt to stop fighting, but he wouldn't listen. So he went and started fighting with Ethan." Like you're totally skipping like a good 3-4 years where I was not fighting with Ethan. Like I left your little circle and didn't start fighting with Ethan. Actually started talking to him. So that part of your little weird narrative crumbles. Red Gaze. You're saying Red Gaze has a screenshot? Then please show the screenshot. I think it's time. The screenshot of something where I'm impersonating Vinny and helping the fraudulent campaign, right? And it's like, I never said he was a creator. I never said. It's like, I never said you said I was a creator. I said you said I was involved. And you've said that a couple of times. So it's like, you're going to have to show that, dude. You're going to have to show that, dude.
So yeah, I got sent this. Like, it always comes back to Ethan, doesn't it? They also ignore the fact that Ethan apologized to me. No one else did. No one else did. He stopped. He helped me out. Helped me.
Irrelevant. Objection. Irrelevant. Like, I'm going to treat this shit like it's a fucking, like it's a day in court. Irrelevant.
Get back on my feet after things were a bit rocky, when I was going through a rough patch because of the tax stuff. Got that all sorted out. And, Red Diner King, he liked it and promoted my work, and I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Ignore that. But instead, I've got to fuck everyone else. No, not fuck everyone else. If people that were involved said sorry and shit, except for, like Bar and, except like.
How is this relevant?
Like Bar and fucking, what do you call it? Like, John Delarose. Those guys have made pretty heinous claims repeatedly. And, that'd be sort of the end of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a guy that hold on to grudges. I don't believe in that.
He doesn't, but he's threatening to sue me, and he struck me.
But it's like, so I went over onto, I got sent that, and I, went, oh my God, So
yeah, right. He got sent that. He was fucking watching. Well, he just lied, even about the smallest shit.
And I said to Duck Gift, I'm like, what's going on with this? Like, what am I hearing? I'm hearing that you're saying stuff like, what are you talking about my stuff for? And
why are you talking about my stuff? Why are you talking about my stuff?
We had a back and forth. I sort of agreed that I wouldn't talk about.
Why are you talking about my stuff? Do you see Kami Mark doing that? Do you see Kami Mark going to you and being like, yo, why are you talking about my stuff? Because you were EFAPing his channel. You were EFAPing his channel while he was discussing his campaign that was showing my artwork. You did not. Did I strike your channel? No, because I'm not a fucking bitch like you, dude. But you were EFAPing Kami Mark. He did not give you permission. He did not give you a fucking promotional package of art to see. He didn't give you anything because you didn't ask him. You didn't reach out. You just started EFAPing him and making up shit. You just started EFAPing Kami Mark while he was talking about his campaign, just making up shit about me. That's the only reason why I was watching, because I saw you making up shit about me. So we're already starting off like, are you fucking kidding?
About him again, because he's sort of just tired of it. And I'm going to tell you the truth. So am I. So am I.
Tell the truth, dude.
And it's what really sucks is the constant aspersions that I'm a liar and I'm like falsehoods, and it's like I'm misremembering everything. It's like that's the shit that they were gaslighting me with back in the day that made me think like, is there something wrong with me? Oh, my wife's smelling that.
I'm not. I wasn't there back in the day. Objection, irrelevancy. Back in the day, what does that mean? Can you give us the dates? Can you give us the names of the people that you're talking about? Is Matt Barr and a person on those names? Okay, so you were already dealing with bullies online and your reputation, and people were questioning you. Okay, carry on.
That's nice. So I was like, is there something wrong with me? Am I crazy? What's going on? And it really, really fucked me up. But I'm of sound mind. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not crazy. I'm not lying. I'm not making shit up.
His fucking eyes all jittery and swinging around back and forth and shit.
And I was like, no tweet there. I sort of went, fuck, what the hell? I started getting gaslit a little bit again. I was like, oh, what? There's no tweet. That doesn't make sense because I remember the tweet. And then he starts talking about the tweet that he was talking about, and it was just later on.
Irrelevant. Objection, Your Honor, irrelevancy.
And I was like, okay, well then this is just jumping us around the timeline. It's like, but anyway, he's tired of it and I'm tired of it. I'm sick of hearing about it. You know what I mean? But I went on there and then they're like, hey, let's sort of work out things with Bar. And I sort of said straight up, I'm like, look, it won't work. I've tried and done it over and over and over again. It doesn't fucking work. You know, like
That's not true.
there's a reason that I'm going to litigation of this. And the issue is I got guys there and they're my buddies and they're like, they're looking out for me in their own mind. But what I really need is people who are going to fucking support me, not people that are going to go, oh, Liam, you shouldn't do this because it didn't work out for X, Y, or Z. Like, look at how easy it is to go, oh, yeah, these cases didn't work. Yeah, they're different cases. They're different cases with different circumstances around them. You can't just say because case 1, 2, and 3 didn't work, it doesn't mean you're going to get screwed too. You know, I had Vicky there going.
Well, yeah, that you can because it's called precedence. Like there's no precedence for you winning a defamation case against my defense would be just the truth. Are you a sex pest? No. Did you send these text messages to this person who's your employee? Yes. Okay. So somebody would reasonably say that you were a sex pest. Dude, I saw that last list. I mean, dude, the line, I'm good at sex, I have lots of money. Like that was fucked up. But then I saw what else you said. And that was even more fucked up. Like she had already established the boundaries with you. And then you still drop like, I'd still something or other. I'm not even going to repeat it, dude. We'll repeat it tonight on Lord Raptors. But it was fucked up, dude. So yeah, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, this guy's a total fucking sex pest in my opinion.
Oh, Liam's not going to do anything because he's overseas. And at that point, I went, okay, now I have to do something because the mindset of these people is that I won't, that they can just steal from me, walk all over me, fuck with my family, and there's no repercussions. It's like,
what did I steal from him? He flashed a picture of Godzilla. How am I stealing that? How am I using that? How am I using that to benefit anything? It's literally part of a fucking stream. It's a small part of a stream. Do you want me to talk about that picture of Godzilla? It looks like shit. It looks like Godzilla shit.
You know, I have to do something. I have to push back or else it'll never ever stop. And I'm not going to have my kid growing up with it. I'm not. So I can't do a big
just
call out.
Ratcheting it up,
you know,
just
like
escalating and escalating.
Like I can't do a big class action, you know?
It's just escalating and escalating, dude. Every time you fucking come at me, dude, you get checkmated. And now you're trying to do this. This is going to be the fucking checkmate on you, dude. So you just fucking admit that it's a kayfabe.
I didn't have enough money for that. So, you know, like instead we're just going to focus on one case at a time and build up the war chest until we get through stuff. Like people going, oh, Liam, it's all forgiven. I say, no, I'm definitely going after John De La Rose. I'm definitely going after all the people that were responsible for this stuff because the stuff that's being put out there is not true. You know, like you heard
objection
last on the live stream. Oh, and you creeping in on Sheila Aliens, and I had to like show the tweet from Sheila Aliens showing that Liam rejected his advances. Like these people have like done a fucking.
I mean, it's just like there you go. There's like more shit. It's like I mean, this isn't stuff that I'm making up. There's nothing is being made up. I'm not lying about anything. So that's the thing. The judge, and there won't be a fucking jury. It'll be a judge, and the judge will be like, what? Well, can I see those DMs? Do you have those DMs? Okay. Oh, you do have them. Okay, yeah. It looks like you're talking about a relationship with her and asking her about it. She it looks like you contacted her, not her contacting you. Okay. Oh, Nerd Wonder. I mean, the Sheila Aliens thing is honestly irrelevant. You know, I wouldn't even need to bring that up. I only need the Nerd Wonder shit because I feel like that's some sex pest shit right there.
Circus act of a propaganda circus act to make me look like a piece of shit. Then I'm not a noble saint by any means, but I'm also not the person that I'm made out to be. Which is just fucking so infuriating. And going on the stream today, it just sucked the.
Name a fucking employee of yours, a former employee of yours that hasn't been fucked over or that you didn't try to fuck. Odie, that went to shit. Yukia or whatever her fucking name is, that went to shit. Lidl went to shit. Wonder went to shit. Yeah, dude, you're a piece of shit, dude. You talk about like Yukia, you had videos where you talked about taking the credit from her on a book that she worked on you for. She worked on a book with you. She took the monies. She took all the monies. She took the monies, learned how to pay taxes. Like you're some fucking, economic instructor. I don't know. I can't think of anything better to say about that. To like teach her how to do taxes, and then you're gonna take her name off of the book. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. But that's honestly irrelevant as well. This is all really irrelevant. Do you have proof of what you were telling people?
Fucking energy out of me. Like last night, I get this video of Lee threatening to murder people just with pure psychosis in his eyes. And I'm like,
objection,
fuck,
irrelevancy.
Like, don't come near me anymore. And then today I get back and I jump on stream and it's this, and it's like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this again. I'm not like, I'm just fucking not, I know I come up.
I'm so done.
This is why it's gotta be
I'm so done. I'm so done with the whole thing that I'm going to fucking try to instigate a 50K fucking lawsuit against somebody. Okay. I'm so fucking done. All right.
I know I look like a piece of shit. I know in the court of public opinion and the internet, I'm the bad guy in all the fucking scenarios. But in reality, when you look at actual data and facts of what actually happened, you can very clearly see.
There's no data. There's no data. There's no facts because you don't have any receipts. The shit that you're talking, you don't have any receipts. And then the receipts that are out there show that you're a fucking liar. So, and the reason it's like the reason why I use and call out some of those things is because Your Honor, I'm trying to establish a pattern of behavior of the defendant. He's a liar, and he tends to lie about things. So when it comes to the story about me, I'm setting it up to let you know that he's a habitual liar. He lied about Slimed. He lied about paying some of his artists. He lies about what he said to Nerd Wonder. He's been caught repeatedly by multiple people lying. He's lied about being kicked from all the cons in Australia, and is now talking about getting tables, and like there's video of him at a con. So it's like, why are you lying? Lying.
A fucking aggressor, that I don't want to have fucking beef with people, but I repeatedly try and make good with people. I even did again on today's stream with Dark Gill on my Halos, and
what we all watching, that's bullshit. He was screaming at Dark Gift. And you don't try to be cool with everybody by coming back into a scene accusing people of shit and calling people names, right? You don't come back into the scene fucking coming at me, accusing me of shit without receipts, coming at Camel Moon demanding fucking money because of his DVDs, calling Irene Dead Egg Irene because of her participation in a stream with several other people that you're terrified to mention. But this is where you're going to take a stand. You're not going to try to sue the fucking Australian con circuit that banned you. You literally were crying about that. And then you're there at them. Like, what?
Never. One thing I will say is I swear to God on the fucking Holy Bible, on everything sacred, I never said that I was shadow banning people. I've only ever helped people get unshadow banned. That's it. And instead I was accused of being a liar, saying that, Greg never even spoke to me or anything like that, because Dark Gift went and he dug in and he did his research and then went and told everyone that I lied about that. And I was like, well, I wasn't lying because I showed the
Liam has the classic look at my emails, and like everything is blackened out except for pretty much just like cut and paste shit. Like it looks like he's just getting cut and paste replies. So it's weird to say in a single breath, like, I'm not in charge of, but I am in charge of, like, of lifting the shadow bans. What? And to be fair, Dark Gift didn't go digging. All they did was send one email, was asking about his own campaign, was talking to this dude, and like was like, hey, I'm, and like name drop Liam, and the guy was like, I don't know who that is. So this like deep researching is kind of nah.
DMs, and I was like, oh, it was one DM. Well, it was many DMs. It was many DMs, and it's like, like instead of going and talking to the people that were involved in getting the campaigns on shadow banned or asking about what was going on or anything like that, like I'm just assumed guilty of shit all the time by everyone. That's put out there, and it's like everyone's got an incentive and reason to hate me already. I just don't want to do it anymore.
He
And
says
like,
he can lift them.
Like,
there was a whole point where there was a whole bunch of people getting shadow banned, and he's saying that he had the ability to lift them, but didn't. Because he's a weirdo. He's a little tyrant, a little narcissist, psycho tyrant.
I really have, the last few weeks have been really happy for me. I've been really happy doing Kings, drawing, and being away from all the bullshit. I want to support people, but I don't want to get sucked back into it. I got a whole bunch of people there, like
then
people
why lie?
Like guys from like Tinfoil Hat Nick and all those guys. I'll let other people come and tell the story about who these guys are, since they keep pushing on other people about purity. Wait until you find out about who they are. And they're talking mad shit to me and stuff. And it's like, dude, just fuck off. I make comic books and fucking,
objection.
Run a farm, and I'm a dad. I don't want to deal with this shit. The reason I want the lawyers to deal with this, because I don't want to deal with it anymore. And the reason that, like people,
Dum, you're gonna have to come to America. You think lawyers are just gonna show up for you at the thing? You're gonna have to be there.
I'm not letting me waste money. It's not a waste to me. I don't even care about the apology. All these people are like, oh, you care. I don't give a fuck.
Why would I apologize? What is there to apologize?
I don't care. What I want is the slanderous accusations removed and no further contact. That's what I want. I don't want to forgive.
No further contact. I only EFAB your shit when you're talking shit about me. When you start talking shit about me and you start spiraling, then I'll watch it. But I honestly haven't, because it's fucking handshakes and biscuits lately. Like, you're fucking boring. You're not doing anything cool. Your drawings that you show off fucking suck. And like, you didn't show anything on the stream the other night. You're like, I was showing people like I was drawing. Like, no, you didn't. You didn't show at any point yourself drawing. Not like Williams, not like some of these other people where you could like see them drawing. Like, you're doing shit like off camera, dude, and I call shenanigans on it, dude. I do. At this point, I call shenanigans on it. But honestly, that's irrelevant. You have a habit of lying about stuff, and you came back into Comicsgate lying about me doing shit to a crowdfunding campaign in a community of crowdfunders. That's harming my reputation. That's doing damage to me, and you don't. You tried to like gay op it. You didn't want to be public about it. You tried to like go around and tell people quietly what I was doing. You tried to like tell Dark Gift and control them. Like, nobody was stalking you. You were showing up. You were showing up to shit that I already had intros to. Oh, Dark Gift had an intro for me. Yeah, because I was there. Because I had been there. Because I was a regular on there. Not you. And you come out of nowhere like demanding Dark Gift not have people on his show that were regulars. Like, who the fuck are you, dude? But Tony was just like, okay, sure. Yeah, man, I'm not sure what's going on. But then, it's like, oh, if I had known what he was thinking, I would have fucking let you on. Because that's crazy. Because the whole Vinny thing and his campaign, it's like, it has nothing. It would have nothing to do with Liam. And I didn't do it. And he doesn't have any screenshots. So it's just like, what? It's just crazy to be like, yeah, you can't do this. And then he shows up the next day at Ethan's stream. where I was a regular. It's like, how are you showing up at places where I'm a regular and then calling me a stalker? You're just upset that I was asking you fucking the questions that you couldn't answer. Where's the receipts?
Live in kumbaya and get along. I don't want to. I've been through. I've tried that like 3 or 4 times with this guy. I don't.
No,
want to
you
I
haven't.
don't want to have live streams with John Del.
And the crazy thing is that this guy, like, he has me blocked on YouTube and he has me blocked on Twitter. So any kind of like poopy pants that he wants to get, it's like he's Googling that shit and coming for it and reading it. You know what I mean? When somebody is he's out looking for people being negative. Or he's just being negative, you know? Like he's watching the Kami Mark thing, just name dropping me, talking shit. I have a right to correct the record, especially when it's somebody with a sub channel of 11,000 people. Holy fuck. You got 11,000 people sub to your channel and you're just like making up fucking stories about me with Kami Mark's book. Like I have absolutely every right to fucking reply to your shit. Oh, you're not being creative with my video. No, fuck you. I was absolutely replying to your bullshit. So I was replying to your direct comments about me, dickhead. And that'll be shown in court too. Oh, Matt Bai, he didn't do this. Oh, what? He did the interiors, then fucked it up. Oh, wait, he didn't do the interiors. Like you're just fucking on there, just talking mad shit, dude. It's wild.
Delarose, tourist waterhead John Delarose. I don't want to. What I want is to not have to have them in my fucking space.
I'm not in your space. I'm not in your space, but you can't go around telling other people they can't have me on their channels, and that's what you tried to do. And that's why you're not fucking true comic skate. You're just some fucking manga tyrant faggot. Just a ginger bitch making manga, trying to control shit. Just out of fucking willpower, but like you're dumb and your brain's cracked.
Is for them to go the fuck away, right? What I want is to not turn on my fucking computer, look down and go, Liam, why did you make a stream about me when fucking, why did you make the stream about me when I was on John De La Rosa's channel? I don't know, because I showed you DMs of your screenshots of you when they're talking about how you're going to ruin my career and go after me and shit. Like,
what are you talking about?
I don't want to deal with it.
I don't know what the JDA thing. Not involved. You don't see me. I didn't have anything to do with the JDA shit. So that's going to, like, the judge is going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I shouldn't have to. No sane fucking person could. It gives me a headache.
You're not sane.
It gives me a fucking headache.
You do have a headache because you have fucking brain damage.
Like, I don't want to have to cover this shit. Like, one of the other things that really annoyed me that sort of didn't really get sort of proper light on it was saying like, oh, you take all your videos down and so you hide everything and you do all of that to cover what you say. I don't really. No. I took down all my videos last time because I was planning on stopping streaming after stuff happened with this profound.
How convenient. How convenient. You're saying I took down my videos because I'm hiding stuff. Yeah, like you've EFAT me. You've shown my artwork. You've shown me drawing. Somebody fucking commissioned me to draw you once, which is fucking my art, my content, me drawing somebody else's commission that's private property, and you EFAP'd it. That's fucking theft of my fucking content. You're stealing my fucking video content. But no, you hit it so that I can't strike you like you tried to strike me for your stupid Godzilla drawing that somebody else did. You bitch. Oh, I just want him out of my space. This isn't your space, dude. It's the internet, you dummy. People are going to say mean shit to you, especially when you act like an idiot. Especially when you fucking lie about shit. I don't have him on the channel when I'm there. What?
a moment. I was like, I just want to spend more time with my daughter. And I took everything down and intended to stop. That was it. That was the end of it. You know what I mean? And then Lolcow Live did the what do you call it? The auditions, and they said, oh, get over there, Liam, and give it a go. And I said, okay. So I gave that a go. And that sort of got me just sort of back into the habit of it. But it's like, I'd be okay with.
Yeah, he fucking he probably deleted all of his shit before he went over there because he wanted to look fucking cool. That's another factor. Oh, let me delete all the shit on my channel so that I look pretty cool and I could just tell people about Dino King and they don't see me like losing my shit over Matt Barr.
Putting all my streams back up and making them public, except for the fact that the only people asking me to do that are haters. You know what I mean? So it's like people that are fucking.
No, you know who's going to be asking? Professional haters, like my lawyers. My lawyers are going to be asking for those videos to be fucking put back up and to be made public because that's called discovery. Because when you start suing me and I have to show my videos, they're going to see that I'm EFAPing you. And they're going to look at your channel and they're going to see that you have deleted those. And you're not going to be able to sit there in court and be like, oh, well, gee, Your Honor, I wanted to spend more time with my kids and I was going to stop. And now, yeah, now they're gone and, you know, I'm sorry. I don't have them. It's like out the window, dude. Your shit goes out the window.
10 minutes to go through and tick all the boxes and put them on a private. It's a pain in the ass. I'd rather draw or write or spend time with my kid. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather do a stream than sit there and fiddle around with stuff. It's not some conspiracy to hide things. It's not like I don't want people to see stuff.
Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Yeah, it's like not that I'm not trying to hide anything, yet there's everything being hidden. I'm not trying to hide me, trust me. Don't worry about me. Trust me, bro. After a consistent do I need to say those two words? After a consistent observable behavior of lying about all kinds of shit, from the Spider-Man shit. I mean, it's just like nonstop with this dude. I can go on and on and on and on.
The assigned motive that I'm constantly given by everyone. And that's the issue. Like, you'll hear these people like Bar come on and assign me motive. And it upset.
I do not assign any motive. I have no idea. That's not true. I have fucking no idea what your motive is, you fucking insane person. I don't know. I don't know what your game is. You fucking do like manga. It has nothing to do with me. It doesn't affect me at all. Like why you came in and started using Vinny's name to like fuck with me, I don't know why. And they clearly have they want nothing to do with you. Yeah, we were telling him not to fight with Ethan. No, you were telling me not to fucking hang out with Ethan. And you weren't even there. I was like, why aren't we doing more with Comicsgate? And they were like, no, we don't want to do anything with Comicsgate. Why aren't we doing more with Ethan? No, we don't want to do more with Ethan. I'm like, well, why not? He's the biggest person in Comicsgate. Why are we not trying to get on his show? No, I don't want to get on his show. I was already on his show. He made my friend fucking crazy. He pushed my friend to suicide. Oh, shit. Really? That's crazy. So, there was like hours and hours of Vinny and Red Gaze talking mad shit about fucking Comicsgate and Ethan. And I left and started hanging out with Ethan because I was like, that shit's crazy. That can't be true. Fucking insane, man. I don't know what this guy's motives are. I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why you're like using me as your victim grift. And you've been doing it for at least 2 years, dude. The number of videos that you've done about me, you're screaming at me about 14. I guess this makes 15. You're screaming at me about 15. Dude, you were making at least fucking 20. Easily screaming about me. Talking about my wife, that
are meant to be your mates going, oh, yeah, sort of like agreeing with him. And I'm just sitting there going, oh. Right. So you all think that that's what motivates me. You're also worried about my money, but you're not worried about a dude going around fucking, saying that I'm inappropriate with kids. That's all cool. That's all fun and games. Okay. That's the
I never said that. See what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to fucking nail that down. I never said you were inappropriate with kids. Again, it's like, he said he was inappropriate. He said that he got kicked out of the Boy Scouts. And I was like, what? And then he was talking about inappropriate behavior. And it was like, what? So yeah, I mean, it's a simple of like, yo, clarify that shit, dog. What do you mean by that? Like, I would never be like, oh, you're fucking with kids. I don't think so. I never said that. I like, from what I could tell, he was like going after like regular women. Like, Nerd Wonder is it's like a regular woman. His wife, regular woman. Like, I wouldn't assume that it was a kid. The sex pesting thing, it's towards women. Like Sheila Alien and shit. Do you think he wanted to fuck Sheila Aliens because JDA did? Do you think there's like some dark side to that shit? Oh, I'm assigning a motive.
internet. Well, it's not the internet. This is business. This is the real world, and I don't want to be talking about the case. I felt a little pressured into talking about it when I said things I wish I.
But here you are talking about it now on your own.
Private. So I'm just not going to be in a situation.
He got his ass handed to him, so he had to run over here to his fucking hug box and squeeze on it like fucking Temple Grandin, and he had to get his little squeeze box in. Ooh, flashing lights, people beat me. Let me put it in my squeeze box.
Situation where that happens. If I'm asked about stuff in the future, I'll just leave the stream immediately. That's how it's going to be. I want to handle all of this in the court of law. Because, like, if I get up there and I get angry or I misspeak, then it gets taken and stuff. And you guys know that I'm prone to misspeaking when I'm like, I'll say condemn instead of condone and vice versa. And little mistakes like that I'll make when I'm talking sometimes. And I won't catch it till later. Sorry, guys. Let's just go in the chat real quick. Hold on.
Somebody's got COVID.
But it's like, where are we? They'll be able to get him to pay my legal fees. That's enough for me. Just make it,
what?
Like the appropriate with the children and shit like that. I wasn't. That's absolute absurdity. That's not what happened, and that's never what I claimed.
I just asked.
But it's intentionally presented that way.
No. I kept asking. I was like, what the fuck happened with your Boy Scout shit, dude? Why did you get kicked out? Why did you say inappropriate behavior? Like, what are you talking about? What does that mean? And yeah, I was needling him that because he was calling me he was saying that I was involved in criminal fraud. So it's like, once you start saying that shit like that, then I start pushing back on stuff.
The point is for you guys to think that I fuck kids. That's what the point.
Nobody said that.
It's the reason that he's putting,
Nobody said that. I am saying that you were talking to Nerd Wonder, and that'll be the only thing I need to talk about and show.
Word sex next to, all of my stuff. It's
SEXPEST.
It's fucking deranged. It's deranged behavior. It's defamation. And for me,
you made it happen, dude. When you just go around pushing people and lying, dude, you eventually find somebody who's going to push back way harder, and now you're crying. Like, you went from being like super strong, ready to fight, to just like shifty. You're like a prey animal, dude. I've got you crying, screaming, demanding lawyers. You're like moving your head around and shit, dude. You're like a fucking freshly born deer. You're scared as fuck. With your mouth open, teeth missing and shit.
I don't care if he's got nothing.
It's all like I bet you when him and Tony kiss, they make like a full set of teeth, right? Tony's got 2 teeth. Liam's got all of his teeth, and he's missing a couple. When they kiss, it like fucking joins and makes a solid set of teeth.
And I've been assured that they'll be able to get him to pay my legal fees. That's enough for me. Just make it, let the damages be you cover my costs. There you go. You don't have to.
You don't even know the damages. See what I'm saying? Like, this dude. Everybody's like, oh yeah, legal eagles on the internet, but it's like, I agree with you on that, but a little bit I've actually had a day in court. Just like I'm sure Ethan has. Hell, you guys read my shit. It's like you had to like sit there and explain your damages. You absolutely do. You have to sit there to the penny and be like, this is money that I lost. Now, when he started talking shit to me and I started talking shit back, again, he had fucking 2K at the like maybe it was like 1.3 or something like that. Like it was small, his sub count. And now his sub count is 11K, and he's got multiple books and he's got multiple campaigns. So he's used me, and he's used the whole conflict to benefit his shit. So it's all, he's been making money off of me. So this like, oh, pay my damage. Like the judge can be like, what? What are you talking about? Where's your damages? Where have you lost money? Oh well, I couldn't get into this, and I believe a yellow flash.
But you can pay all my costs. Then I can recoup and move on to the next one until the shit stops, until it's done, until it's removed. Like going around telling everyone I'm a mental patient and all of this other shit, like, you know, trying to make it out that I'm.
You know, the best defense for defamation is the truth. Liam Gray was a mental patient. He was literally in an institute. They had him in a fucking room and they wouldn't let him leave for mental evaluation. That's a mental patient. If you're in a place that's specifically made and used for people with mental illnesses and you're a patient there, that makes you a mental patient.
I'm crazy and a liar and all this stuff. And then sitting there all calm and acting like a reasonable person so that everyone thinks you're nice. When really, like, underneath, you're a boiling fucking loon that wants to fucking hurt me.
Not everyone is a lawyer on the internet, but some of us have actually gone through the courts. And bro, let me tell you, it is a fucking hassle. It is like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks go by, nothing happens, and all of a sudden, hey, can you get this for us? Oh, we need this. Okay, cool. Then weeks and weeks go by, and then finally you get a date, and then that gets moved, and then finally you get a date, and you drive over there. You know, it's I mean, like the build up to the final day is like, it's wild. And like when the lawyers are talking to each other, there's, you know, sharing of all emails involved and all communiques and stuff. And like if they're not linked up and if they don't match up perfectly, then like there's a fucking, you know, somebody else who's like seeing that. It's like a big deal. It's a big deal. Because yeah, they'll have paralegals like looking at it and be like, "Hey, why there's a discrepancy in the messages here, and there's like a break in the emails that you have that he doesn't have. Like what, that stuff is all like it's a big deal. And then when you're finally in court in front of the judge, it's super fucking like whoa, it's super intimidating. But you just you're calm and you're just answering honestly. And you just have all your mise en place together, all your shit together, in triplicate. I know that sounds dumb, but it's like, yeah, Your Honor, do you have a copy of the contract? Yes, Your Honor. We have a copy for, the person, the other person. We have a copy for the courts, and we have a copy for the Honor to look at while we're discussing it. Like, dude, my lawyer was dope. He was like bringing extra copies so that the judge can look at it while the court clerk was like filing evidence. I know, dude, it's kind of crazy. There was like evidence of my shit, so that would get filed. And then the guy that I was going up against, man, he just didn't have his stuff together. Like his lawyer bounced on him. And Yeah. So we were pretty, like, I had to sit there and say, okay, because like I work for a percentage, right? And I took a lower cut because of the percentage of ownership. So once I realized that, or thought that the ownership wasn't worth it, and I was just like, well, this is fucked up. I'm not getting the royalties from the ownership at all. So what's the damages? Well, then, going back to the contract and saying, okay, those earlier offers of money, like I should have been paid those because that's my hourly rate as a freelance artist, comic book artist, because it wasn't just doing the interiors. I was doing like the whole book. So it was like freelance commercial artist, comic book artist. So like the rates for that should have been way higher. And that's where my damages were. Like that's the damages that I tried to get. And I didn't get them. Like it was just like, no, you went in agreeing not to get paid that. For, it was like, fuck. And I think I got paid like $70 or something, but whatever. I still won the rights to everything that I worked on that book. So point is that I've kind of been there, and I'm just like shocked and awe that Liam is trying to do this with me while he's like done some seriously insane shit regarding me and the whole criminal fraud thing. Wild, dude.
Around you, constantly making shit about Ethan and stuff. It's obsessive and weird. I don't want to deal with it. When I say don't contact me,
I have nothing to do with Ethan. It has nothing to do with Ethan. The judge is going to be like, what? And I'm going to be like, objection, Your Honor, irrelevancy. Like Ethan has nothing to do with Liam and me and my situation with him telling people I committed criminal fraud.
it really fucking means it, And I will say I am disappointed. I do feel a bit fucking I feel a bit fucking, let down. It's like, okay, this is just going to be a repeat of the slums where everyone ends up hating Liam, getting whipped into a fucking frenzy over stupid shit that I didn't even fucking say. You didn't mistake things I fucking say or misrepresent.
Nobody liked you before I got here. You had already fucked up your reputation before I got here. And then before that, you had fucked up your reputation in the Bigfoot community. So suddenly to be like, oh, Matt Barr is the one who fucking tarnished my reputation. You're fucking crazy. And then we'll get to pull that out too, dude. Like, we'll pull out the Kiwi farms, right? Fuck it. Like, we'll start talking about some of your Bigfoot shit and like some of your behavior and actions with the Bigfoot community of Australia.
Present things I say, misinterpret things I say, and then spiral them into fucking, bullshit just for content. I don't want to be a part of that. Don't want to be a part of it. I hate, like I said on stream,
He doesn't want to be content, but dude, he definitely wants his lawsuit to be content. And it's like, bro, please don't. Just fucking finish Wonder Island.
I fucking hate it. I'm a fucking apple is an apple, spade is a spade kind of guy, right? I call it how I see it. And if I make a mistake, I apologize for it. But I'm not going to be harangued and bullied around and controlled and kicked around so that, because other people are fucking insecure and shit. I'm not going to adhere to any sort of internet code when that code has done nothing but fuck me. Hell, on today's stream as well, one of the other things that went on.
Wow, man. Just like fucking these tripping balls, man.
Was I was accused of striking Nasser Abadi. I've never struck Nasser Abadi. I thought
objection,
about it,
irrelevancy.
I never struck Nasser Abadi.
Objection, relevancy.
I struck Mike S. Miller. Never struck Nasser. Could have. He stole a whole bunch of my shit. And the other thing is, going hey, one of the things that, to this day, that wasn't really understood, one of the things that, and I'm not maligning the guy here, I'm just sort of getting this all off my chest so it's sort of done, is one of the things Dark Gift said was hey, why didn't you just parody these guys the way they're parodying you and putting them on your books? And it's you don't understand. I don't want association with these people. I don't want to play their games. I'm not playing. It's not a back and forth. It's not oh, we're going to razz you and then Liam, you're going to razz us and you're going to then make us famous by putting us on your books or making books about us. Or I'm not interested in doing that. These are people who I don't want to.
I didn't get any.
I don't want them touching my business. They are banned from the store. They are the Chris Chans of my life. Do you understand? I don't want them around. I want them to go back to their little houses and stay there and play Guitar Hero and drink all the fan.
You call me Chris Chan? What the fuck? I'd be like, what the fuck? And the judge would be like, what the fuck did he say? I'd be like, shh, Your Honor, just let him cook. Just let him, like, dude, imagine getting him on the stand and just letting him, I swear to God, my lawyer, I'm going to be like, all right, man. Now, in the middle of this, ask him about Yellow Flash and his involvement, and ask him if he thinks that Yellow Flash is paying Matt Barr to fuck with him.
That they like, and leave me alone. Like,
leave me alone. I'm always like reacting to your shit. Always reacting. You never see me like proactively going after you. It's always reactively going after you for shit you've said.
Sorry, hold on.
Ugh, fat boy. Look at his head. Look at his face about to pop.
And, I like the guys in CG Church, but, I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to have everyone flip on me. Call me.
I think with CG Church, I think some of those guys are getting fucking blackpilled. I think with Comicsgate, they're realizing that that you're fucking a kook, that you're a fucking weirdo. Like, when people show up and they're new, you're able to kind of hop on in there, and there was a void there. Because I didn't want to fuck with those dudes. They were all like Frog Tony fans, and Ruby King was like threatening to fucking rape me and shit. Like, not threatening, but he was like, I'm gonna rape you, Matt Barr, on Dark Gifts. Like, I was trying to fucking fight with Malin, and Ruby King was on there yelling at me that he was gonna rape me. That little field moon cricket. You better behave. He's behaving now. He behaves, he's going to be put back out in the field. I'm just kidding. But yeah, they're all like, what? Wait a minute, what? Like, you could see it, dude, in real time. They were like, what are you doing now, dude? Like, Cynic, Lima's like, oh, I'm doing this. And Cynic is like, did you send him a cease and desist letter? Yeah, they're working on it right now. What's happening? It's happening right now. And it's like, wait a minute, what? You haven't even tried to send a cease and desist letter? Like, are you kidding?
Paranoid, but it's sort of been the story of my life. Everyone's going to flip on me, stab me in the back. Well, not the story of my life, but the story of my internet life. But it's like, yeah, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with bullshit from sleeping psychopathy. I don't know what her issue is with me. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to fucking deal with it. I don't want to deal with these people that hate me, that fucking want to ruin me. I want to say horrible things about me, want to cause me harm, and then are upset when I'm like, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, but don't you say horrible things about me? Like, it's just like, dude, you say crazy shit about me, and then I'm going to reply because it's the internet.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be involved. Like, it feels
schemy, but he does.
It's like I got into Comicsgate, which no one sort of fucking talks about because I was about, I'm all about protecting creator rights, and now I'm being punished for it. I got to cough again. Hold on.
Where the fuck did creator rights have to do with Comicsgate? At no point was anybody upset about creator rights in Comicsgate. It was about fucking mainstream being fucking shit. It was about mainstream getting their lunch eaten by shit manga, by the same shit manga that fucking Lyin produces. It had nothing to do with fucking creator rights. What a dumb fuck. That's fucking 10 years earlier, dude. That's like shit from the 90s, dude. Like, you're talking Image, you goofy fuckhead. Comicsgate had nothing to do with fucking creator rights. You stupid shit.
Lyin, you doing all right? I've been better. I'm still sick as a dog, man. I'm gonna have to go to the doctors to get. I can't. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit crook. Fuck around and find out is the way it is. It's the only thing left. It's like none of these people understand the history. They only understand what's presented to them in pieces.
What does that mean? None of these people, again, like, fuck around, find out. Okay, you want to sue me? What are these people? These pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like, it all is going to boil down to, like, you are telling people that I committed criminal fraud. It all boils down to that, dude. You fucking came into Comicsgate lying about me with no proof.
Again on the stream, you
And
see,
I reacted,
come on
dude. This is the problem. See this right here? This is Mikey is right. He thinks that it's for me, but it's really for Liam. Like Liam like came in. Remember that time? Remember when we first started fucking really like fighting? Like Liam was like he was the tyrant. He was ready to fight and go. And you know, now look at him, dude. Coughing, sad. Now he wants to fucking sue me. He's like turned this whole thing into a victim grift.
Like, oh hey, da da da, and then Matt's coming. I'm like, all right, guys, see you later, love you guys, catch it, and I just leave. Right? There's no issue about it. And then he skips right to me coming back, but the entire chat's gone. No one saw what he was saying in the fucking chat or why I came back. You know, no, they didn't show the context of the video where I would need to come back. You know,
what?
That's not shown.
What's not shown? The chat.
It's sort of annoying.
It's on. It's. I think it's on their stream.
I never followed Liam around. Well, you can go.
The chat, like you can go back. The chat, they have it presented in the corner of their stream. Like they have like presented the the chat, so you can see what I'm saying.
Find multiple streams leading up to the debate I had on Ethan's stream. Hope someone's spurgy enough to actually do it. Someone's actually going to take the time to actually go and look at the facts. You can go and check the chats. You can go and see the streams that led up to that to see that the things that he's claiming are untrue. That you can check his DM his like chat history and stuff like that. You can look into this, and anyone who's actually done so,
look into my chat history.
Determine pretty easily that from the beginning, I've just been saying, please stay away from me. I left. I didn't have to leave. I could have said, don't bring him on, but instead I said, guys, I'll catch you later, and I left. Like I even let him come onto my channel and say his bit to everyone, while I refused to engage with him because I thought this will show that I'm not afraid of letting the guy have his speech. But right.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. In the beginning when I was like, yo, dude, I was like actually trying to like be cool with him and like explain shit, maybe figure out where he was getting his story from. The whole idea of like nobody comes to me and talks to me. So like I went to him and was actually trying to have a normal conversation with this fucking retard on his stream. And what would he do? He would just jump into the back and have me sitting there. I mean, it was like a complete immature fucking display of just, it was ridiculous, dude. It was complete queer behavior. I totally fucking forgot about that shit. Yeah, so like, oh, like 3 times I try to be nice to you. Like, what? What are you talking about? When I tried to talk to you about this and was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You fucking play little games, dude. I totally forgot about it. Thanks for reminding me, though.
Father, I just don't want to associate. So that's what it was. I let him on, let him have his little talk, let him have his day, kicked him off, got rid of him, right? And
so it's like you can't just be like, oh, man, I'm going to say some crazy shit, and then I don't want you to talk to me or have anything to do with me while I'm in like a sector of the internet that's pretty fucking small. You're fucking crazy. Hey, let me talk to you. Let me tell you, and I'm joking right now, but I'm trying to think. Let me tell you, Luke Stone totally fucking fucked over somebody's campaign and stole money from it, and he impersonated somebody. Imagine, Liam saying that, or imagine me saying that. Hey, Liam, Luke Stone, he used his campaigns and he fucked over a campaign, and he used somebody's fake account to promote that campaign. Like, do you think Luke Stone has the right, a reasonable right, to come to me and ask me what the fuck I'm talking about? Now, Luke is super nice. Luke is way nicer than me. And I believe that I was super nice in the beginning. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Because I know Liam was fucking mental, right? So I'm like, what are you talking about? So just think about that. Imagine somebody saying that you had fucked over somebody and that you were impersonating them. And then the person that's saying it, not the person that you fucked over, but the person saying it doesn't want to be near you or want you around. What reality is that? Like what kind of fucking weird hug box reality is that where he wants to just be able to say some crazy shit and not have any fucking pushback. That's just not reality, dude. Now you're fucking around and finding out. You're just playing the victim hard. And now everybody doesn't like you because you're just spurging the fuck out and crashing. Every opportunity you get, you fuck it up.
You know, that still even is a pain in the ass. I shouldn't have even had to do that. I should have just be able to say, don't contact me again. And if I say to you, don't contact me again, that's it.
I never
like, I don't wanna get along
contact.
with you.
I mean, dude, you block me. You have me blocked on everywhere. There's no way for me to contact you. The only time I've like sent a DM was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you fucking lying about the Vinny campaign? Don't contact me. What the fuck? Don't contact me. All right? I'm going to say some crazy shit about you. Don't contact me. I don't want to have anything to do with you. You want to go over there and tell people that I fucking uh committed fraud with Vinny's campaign and that you told people and that you told me not to go fight with Ethan, even though I didn't go fight with Ethan. I went and hung out with him for 3 years. Give me a fucking break, dude.
I don't want to fight with people. Like,
I'm gonna say all that shit. You just stay over there.
Like a physical fight. I don't want to like yell on the fucking internet about stuff where if I was to try to explain the complexities of everything and what actually happened, it would take 4.
I don't need you to explain the complexities of what happened, you fucking liar. You said that Red Gaze had a fucking screenshot. So call him up, email him or whatever and get that screenshot and then fucking post it. There's no complexities to your fucking lie, dude. You said I was stealing from Vinny and that I was impersonating him to help with the theft. So fucking where's receipts? You didn't say I was a creator. You said I was involved. So where's the fucking screenshots and receipts that I did that?
4 hours for someone to go, oh, that's what happened. Where someone else can just go, you gay, you inappropriate with kids. And then everyone goes, oh my God. And then I'm tarred and feathered. And
you're gay. You're inappropriate with kids. Never said that. Never said you were gay. Never said you were inappropriate with kids. I always said you were inappropriate with your employees. You have inappropriate behavior. You have inappropriate behavior of a sexual nature with an employee.
then I've got to be on the defense, proving myself. I don't want to do it anymore.
There's no proving. Like we all know that you did it with Nerd Wonder. I don't need to fucking prove anything. There's nothing to prove. Like it's all there. You can't run from that shit, dude. That's pest shit. Once she said no, I don't want to, and you made some kind of weird, and I'm paraphrasing it, you're like, yeah, we could be friends, but I still want to fuck you. Like, what? I didn't say that. I didn't say that, dude. Well, during Discovery, I guess Nerd Wonder will show up with that. She'll show up. We'll get to watch that. We'll get a projector and we'll project that whole clip of Ethan calling you a fucking, a predator. And like, I just called you a sex pest. Ethan's the one calling you a fucking sexual predator, dude. Holy fuck. That's pretty rough. Like, I just called you a sex pest. Like, you're just a fucking pest. You're not really a predator. You're not. You're just a fat little fucking horny dumbass, who can't control himself. So you just send stupid DMs to people. You're, oh, I'm good with sex. I don't understand. Normally, Normally people just want my body. Oh, I'm good at sex. I got lots of monies. I got the monies. I got the sex. Like once you were like that, like she's like, yeah, no, I'm good, dude. I don't want to fuck with that. And you're like, okay, well, we can still be friends, and I want to fuck the shit out of you. Like, bro, that's a pest. You're just being pesty. You little fucking pest. Somebody call some raid. That's what I want to spray you with. I want to spray you with some raid because you're just a little pest. Little sex pest.
You know, I don't want to fucking do anything. This is why I block people. And then people get upset at me for blocking people. It's like, oh, don't block. It's like, well, I don't want gay ops where a whole bunch of people that hate my guts and refuse reconciliation, that just want to see me dead, just fill my fucking marketing posts or any post I make with bullshit, which is what they're doing, you know? And it's like, you know, it's not even fair or honest, you know? It's not even reasonable, and there's no way to negotiate with it. There's no way to reconcile with it. And the worst part is that most of these people are people who I foolishly stood up for and defended for years.
Has nothing to do with me. Objection, Your Honor. Never stood up for me. So, you know what I mean? He'll just be up there talking and rambling, dude. Just rambling.
Right? Everyone take a drink. It's like people don't understand. This is years of bullshit, and they're only getting the little teensy little edge of it. And they're going, oh, this is terrible. But Liam, he was like underwater, people trying to fucking drown him.
Again, not me, not my problem. I've never included anybody else in my fucking shit with you. It's just been you and me. You've tried to say shit to me, and I've called out shit about you. It's been like that. You lied about me, so I started calling shit out about you, and then you started doing these weird fucking challenges and calling me out on shit.
He's got like one guy clinging around his fucking legs like an anchor, another guy with his hands around his throat going, why won't you die? And I'm this little koala guy trying to fucking tread fucking water. I got friends sticking knives in my back. I got Curtis going, just
I have no idea. That has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me, dude.
Confess to everything they say is true and laugh it off. That's the solution that you need. And I tried everything that everyone told me, and it just made it worse and worse and worse.
Objection.
And worse and worse and worse.
Irrelevancy.
To the point where like most people couldn't even see who I am or what I'm fighting for or what my art is about. They just see what other people made me out to be. They didn't come and watch my channels. They didn't hear what I had to say. They weren't interested in what I had to say.
Nothing to do with me. I don't know what he's talking about. He has 11,000 fucking subs. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Nobody wants to come watch me. I barely have 900, dude, and this guy is fucking crying. Like, this is all I've ever seen of Liam, just crying. Either he's like super aggro and like demanding Jimmy send him his fucking artwork, or he's gonna copy it and color it himself. You know what I mean? It's just like, what the fuck? He's either like super aggro and like just ready to do shit, or he's like just like, I'm defeated. I don't know what kind of mental evaluation that is, but it's like super aggro to like, I'm totally being fucking hounded by everybody.
This version, this propagandized Hitler-esque version of me. And when I said to Dark Gift, if they want Orange Torrent, then that's what they'll get, you know, and I'm laughing about it and shit. Like, it's the same stuff I'm doing on stream where I'm like, you realize that at any point, if I was a complete prick, I could just go through and wipe all these people away. I could literally go, like the street.
You know what I mean? It's like weird, like flexing of fake fucking power. Like, if I wanted to, I could do this if I want. Like, dude, that's some narcissist shit. That's some narcissist shit. All right, let's check. Oh, shit. All right. Well, listen. We got the monies. We're heading over to fucking Raptors. I'm going to go get a drink. I don't give a fuck about this dude. More bullshit. The guy is just crying this whole stream. Just explaining his dumb fucking behavior away. He has a whole fucking library of videos that he's deleted, and it's a joke. It's a fucking joke. I'm like the comedian now. It's like it's all a fucking joke. All right, I'm gonna ink this while I'm hanging over there with Raptor. So head over there with Raptor. 25 people. You are here. 25 people. You need to head over there right now. Peace. I'll see you over there. Cause I'm bouncing because I want to go get something to eat real quick, and I want to get something to drink. All right.